Hello pimps and pimpettes, my name is DarkMike and welcome to a new DarkMike tutorial on how to build your gaming / VR ready PC. Now, I'm going to let you know some things that don't look like VR ready, but they can actually do fucking VR. Now, I'm not saying this is for low budget or high end, this is for actually minimum. So if you want to do VR, you gotta have the right specs. Now, what the requirement says on the computer itself, on their website, there's a whole entire difference on mine. Now, I do have certain other items going on with this setup, and I'm going to be using my phone to capture everything. Well, besides I got this little palm cam, but it's not in 1080p, or it's just in 1280 by 720, and the camcorder sucks dick. So if you catch my drift, but this one has autofocus, so it knows what it's doing. So on top of that, I'm going to be showing everything off, and pretty much I'm going to have the camera come a little bit closer, and then look, it's going to look straightly down so you can see what I'm doing throughout the whole entire time. And yeah, so pretty much, so that's what we're going to do. So now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause this recording and hop to this on the phone room. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now everything that we got on this table is what you're going to see the whole entire time. So what I'm going to be doing, so what you're going to see me build is everything. Like I said, this is going to be a VR ready, which one of them is a VR ready, and that's not a 8 gig, it's literally a 4 gig. So don't think, oh, you got yourself an 8 gig, congratulations for you. No. So your current person goes, Mike, what's up with these fans right here? Why you got these 3 fans? Why you got them red ones from Virtual? Well, the main reason why I have them is these fans are gonna go in here. So turning on, we're gonna swap the blue fans that lights up in blue. We're gonna swap these fans out and put the blue fans in here, and take these red ones and put them in here, the front ones. And also, this case right here is a Vivo. Yeah, this case is a Vivo. I call it Vivo. Don't matter. Vivo. So you know what? HTC Vive. Yeah, I call it Vivo. The E is silent. Vive. But at HTC, the Vivo is pretty much a Vivo gaming computer case that has supports up to 6 fans, but I'm gonna put 7 in here, but it only says 6. But the link will be in the description where you can find this case at. And also on top of that, like I said, this only has 6 fan ports, but we're gonna put 7. I'm gonna tell you where exactly I'm gonna put it at. But for right now, the main thing we're going to do is we're going to take this whole entire PC apart, and then we're gonna put the first fans in here. And yeah, so let me do that real quick. All right, so now, like I said, what we're going to do, we're going to take this whole entire computer apart, and we're going to put these 3 red fans inside of here, and taking the blue ones and put them inside here. That's the first thing we're going to do. So what we're going to do is to take this tempered glass. We're going to remove it because it's literally fucking glass. So do not break it, whatever you do. Do not drop it, do not break it, whatever. Well, you can have cash flow. You can have airflow if you want to. So if you do not want that case on there, go ahead and break it, whatever you want to do. But if I was you, I wouldn't do it. So you might as well keep it somewhere where it won't break, because this right here, if you have the case wide open, it's gonna have a lot of airflow going in. So this computer will be really cool if you have the case just open. So yeah, so like I said, we'll prop it up just a little tiny bit, and also we're gonna take this off to the side. I'm gonna pick it up real quick, pop the bottoms off real quick. Give me a second. And so now here's the first fans, and now what we're going to do is I'm gonna put this on the bottom and then bring it. Oh shit, drop that bitch. Push this up to the side. Okay, so now we got that. Now all that we're going to need is a screwdriver. That's what we're going to need for this build only, because you're only going to need just a screwdriver. You're going to need nothing else. So if you have at least 2 screws on both sides, then you should be fine. They're not gonna go anywhere unless it gets really loose and it starts popping off. And yeah, because one of the screws one of these little things came off from it. So yeah, so like I said, we're gonna replace these fans with the with the red fans. So you can tell these are different colors. As you see, these are light, so they're really clear, but then also clear, but they're red. So I wish I could have gotten these instead of the. Oh, I wish I could have got these, but red would have made it more easier. But actually, it's not. So. All right, so that's what we're going to do. Like I said, we're gonna put these blue fans in here, and we're gonna put the red fans in here, and we're gonna have it upside down and have it towards this way. Oh no, we'll have it this way. And so we're gonna pop the first one. Make sure we line it up. All right, there we go. Then the second one. Alright, cool. So now the third one's in there. So now we gotta come back and grab these tools again, grab these little screws, and we're going to put them back in the case. Pretty much just these right here. Oops, not that one, not that one. Alright. Now why have two? Why you just have all four total? I mean, it's supposed to keep it really in there. It's supposed to keep it stuck. But why are you gonna have just two? Well, it's just more faster for me to unloose them and change out the fans instead of have to waste a lot of time and putting new fans in by putting just taking all the screws out and shit. But the main reason why they have four screws is to keep it in place. Now keep it loose, Mike. You should know that. There's two differences. So I'm going to use two screwdrivers. You don't need to use two screwdrivers. I have to use two screwdrivers because I have no time right now. I'm in the rush because later on I gotta go to work today. I gotta go to work around 11. It's actually 7:30. So that's why I'm gonna make sure that this is all set. Make sure this is all built beforehand. And yes, also on top of that, I'm going to be using my HD PVR rocket for all my PC capturing. I just hope that everything comes out right before I have to go to work. If it doesn't, if I don't have no time, I'll just do it when I get home, pretty much. So I just hope to God I come home early, but not too damn early, because I went to work one time and only worked for like a good 2 hours, and it was just a waste. I had to go to work at 11, and now I was off at 1. You know, that's fucking stupid. So why be there? It's like, hey, we want you to come in here and do these 3 things. That's gonna take you a whole 2 hours, and then you're gone. Oh, okay. So that's pretty much it, which is fucking stupid. All right, so that's done. Now we're gonna place these fans in here. So I'm gonna turn this right back. Pick up the case. Oh, and I do want to let you know that you see these little strips right here. You see this whole entire strip. Now I did put the strips in there automatically because if I keep taking it out, the sticky part, which won't get sticky no more, it will lose its attach and it will just fall out eventually. And that's what it did with this. Like, it started to come off little by little, like each hour or so, it'll start to come off. And that's why I have to make sure that this is physically on there good, because I don't want to take it off anymore and then I'll suddenly, you know, start having that problem. So like I said, so we'll pop this in here. So I mean, I already done some of the stuff automatically, but it's just I don't want to waste my time and have to reattach the stupid thing, because like literally at the end, like the wires can come out pretty good. And also we're gonna have to take these dumb screws off of the back of this case, so I have more room to put the case right here. So now that's secured. Now what we're going to do is we'll put one blue fan right, oops, sorry, let me bring this up real quick. We're gonna put one blue fan right here in the middle, somewhere right here, so we can have a lot of room to so we can have more airflow going inside the case. Because with 6 fans total, the intakes and then the outtakes, what it does, like, it brings in the air and takes out the heat. You get what I'm saying? So cool air, heat go down, cool air comes in, like some shit like that. And so it keeps the airflow going like this, pretty much. It goes around in a circle. But like I said, to keep the airflow coming in and out, you don't have to have that many fans. It's just I like to have an extra fan in there to keep it real cool. Because like I said, it don't matter if I had like 3 or 4. The temperatures will be good. It's just sometimes when I'm actually playing like VR or something, it gets really hot in there, and that bitch will be like maybe at 50 or 60 at the most, and that's it. Well, mostly 50, give or take. So so what I got to do is I'm gonna have to put this wire in the back, which would be more easier. Yeah. So now the next thing I got to do is take all these screws that's right here, put it right here, because I'm going to need all of them. I'm going to need the twist ties. I'm going to need 2 twist ties, because I'm going to have to put this this twist tie through the fan itself. So let me do that real quick. Put 1 twist tie and hook it over like a shoe. Alright, there we go. This one twist tie done. Make sure it's real even. Okay, cool. So there's the first twist tie. Twist tie is right here. I put it through the hole. And then I put the other twist tie on the end of this. And technically it doesn't matter which way you do it, but I like to go like this way. So now I just gotta make sure I mount it at a good. I gotta make sure I put it in there in a good way, in the right way. Ooh, that's actually perfect. I gotta make sure I have a lot of room. So what I can do, I can just guide it through the first ones, which is gonna come through here. Okay, so the first one's actually through. Alright, now I just twirl it around so it won't come back through the hole. Make sure it's real tight. Alright, so now the fan's actually plugged in and actually has room to keep the fan in there, so we don't have to really worry about it now. So it has, now I don't have to worry about having anything to get stuck or anything. So now the second thing we got to do is pretty much install the rest of these two fans, which is right here. So we're gonna put one right here, and wait, better yet, you have the cord going through the hole, and then put the last one, make sure that's through the hole too as well. So now why build a PC? It's to show off, and just not show off, but prove a point that I actually built one. Because when I made the video Face Your Fears, and that was my first VR gameplay I ever done. No, that one, I'm talking about the actual first VR. Like, that was literally the first, not the headsets ones. That don't count. They're just kind of like a mobile device game. Play on some shitty ass VR crappy phones. I mean, you know, the headsets, which is the virtual reality Daydreamer, Dreamer Vision, and also the old Utopia 360. That one sucked ass. Big ass. And that I don't like. I don't like them one bit. I actually hate them with a passion. Okay. Alright, that's it. So, like I said though, it's just I don't like it, but like I said, the main reason why I bought that, it was because of the VR itself. I want to make sure I did it, I made sure, no, it's because when I because I said it, I built the PC, but I had no video proof that I did it. It was just going through my words. And no, I'm not building because somebody told me to fucking build it for proof. No, I just built it because, you know, I want to, so you can see that I'm not scared to build something like this without having to worry about wires and shit. As long as I know how to build it, I don't care what the wires do, I don't care what they fucking mean, I don't care what they're supposed to do. As long as I know how to build it, I'm perfectly fine. I know exactly what they do. I'm not going to give the description of what they do. As long as I know how to build it, I'm fine. Do you get what I'm saying now? That's like what I'm saying. Place that in there and do this. Okay. Now we're going to place one right here. Now, why you put 2 on this one instead of 4? Why are you putting 4 on this one? Because this one is a little bit more looser. So I had to put at least 4 so it can really stay in its place. So as the fans are wrapping up, if they go real fast, I don't want to hear the damn thing shake constantly. 7:43. Alright, so it's only 7:43, so I've only done this for like maybe 20 minutes now. So now we just got done building now we just got done putting the fans in here, as you can tell. So if it's like, don't matter if I shook it or not. I just want to make sure it was like right on this end. So, but like you see, that's how you can tell. There's like, you can put 7 fans in there. So now the next thing is we're gonna scoot these way over there. So now the next thing we got to do is take these wires out, make sure they're hanging, and I got to turn this around. Now the next thing I got to do, install the front fans and the back fan that's right here. So I make sure I put all the four the CP or all the 4 fans itself in this little slot right here, so I can actually use this, so I can just tell which ones I'm supposed to be plugging in, because I want to plug the wrong fan. I mean, it won't really matter which fan I plug in. You get what I'm saying? So it doesn't really matter which one. But yeah, so like I said, but this video is just made off just to do that, because I just don't want to. I just wanted to think that, oh, I don't want to like think, oh, you're lying. You're just saying that you built it, but I know you didn't build it. Cause look at you. You're fucking stupid. You don't make sense that much. Blah 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 bullshit. It's just, I just don't want to feel like I'm lying to somebody, and that they're thinking I'm telling the truth, but they don't know for a fact that I'm telling the truth. So they're expecting that I'm telling the truth. And I just don't want nobody to think I'm lying to them. So now the next thing we can do, we can install the hard drive, which is right here. There's going to be a hard drive slot, and it goes like this. So let me carefully place this downwards. So there's a hard drive slot, which is right here. The hard drive slots are like this. Here's the hard drive slots. You can just place them in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reach over here and grab my 1 terabyte hard drive that I use for my actual what's the fucking word I can't think of, personal stuff, and also for booting into Windows and all that shit. And no, I do not have Windows 10 itself. I do not. I got it for free. Now how is, I got this little program called KMS Net. What it does a 30 days activation. All thing you have to hit is, once you get it, once you download it, all thing you have to do is open the program. Make sure you run it in administrator, and then you turn around. What you do is, once you get done running administration, then you want to turn around and hit active. Once you hit the activation button, then it's going to do its thing, and then it's going to tell you when to reactivate it again. So it gives you a whole entire 30 days. So pretty much a whole month. My next one won't have to do until August the 2nd. So, but I'll show that way later on in the video when I actually do it. So, now I was running a 250 gig in here, because that was just for my VR, but this is going to be for my VR now too. So I'm going to be running a 2 terabyte in here. Why you can just use a 2 terabyte for you know, your actual storage, you know, downloading games and shit? Why you can just use that? Why you can't use the 1 terabyte just for storage? That's kind of stupid, using your 2 terabyte. Well, it's my fucking PC. I could do whatever I fucking want. And 2, and I'm not trying to be a dick about it, is 2, it's kind of not, it's not pointless. It is pointless, but it's not pointless to use this as storage. But the main reason why on that note is because, say for example, some hard drives that people makes, like this is a Hitachi, and I don't know about them very well, and so that's why I'm not using my I ain't gonna put my personal shit on that hard drive, and this one gets corrupted somehow, and there's no way to restore my storage, and restore my memory or anything. You know what I'm saying? Restore my files and all that shit. Alright, it's in there now. That bitch is literally in there. So all they have to do is screw the 4 screws in the back right here to keep it in place, and then all they have to do is just slide it in, just like that, just like that. So I'm gonna put the 2 terabyte up here, and I'm gonna put the 1 terabyte down here. So that's the next one we gotta do. So we're gonna put the next. So we're gonna put the 1 terabyte down there. This might be an hour or two, but mostly gonna be an hour because, like I said, I got on time. I will have to speed run this during the process, where if I'm gonna just see me just building the computer, like using the motherboard and all that crap. But like I want it to be talking to you, so you can understand that building a computer is not that difficult. It's really easy. It's not like it's not hard or complicated. It's like if I can give this to a 15-year-old and teach him how to fucking do it, he'll probably do it. He'll probably do it on his own, like when he built his one. Like if I can teach a 15-year-old how to build a PC, I bet you guarantee he'll actually know how to build it. You know what I'm saying? Or if a person watched this video and knows how to watch this video and the person knows how to build it. I mean, after say for example, there was a person who was watching this video, right? And all of a sudden he has all the parts to be able to build it. So, but he wants to watch the video. And so what he does, I think he's done watching the video. He's like, oh, okay, I know how to build it now. And he also fucking builds it. So it's not that difficult. You get what I'm saying? So you can't say anything is difficult unless you don't do it. So you can say, oh, it's difficult. That shit looks hard. It's hard as hell. It's not hard. It's easy. I mean, I built what, maybe two computers already, and they're really easy to go through. You want to know when I started building my own PC? At the age of 22. Yeah. You think I'm bullshitting you? I'm not bullshitting you. So now two of the hard drives are finally installed. So that's total of 3 terabyte hard drives in there. That's 3 terabytes. That's in there now. So now all that we have to do is pretty much just plug the SATA cables in there. But now the next thing we're going to do, we're going to install the battery. The battery is going to be installed next. So let me grab the high battery. That'll be the next thing I got to install. So I want to make sure that I got plenty of time to do what I need to do. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the battery now. And this is the Hive Roswell 50 watt battery. 50 watt, wow. 550 watt battery by Roswell. 80 bronze plus. I mean, 80 it's 80 plus bronze, which is pretty much what it is. This is a good battery. If you see an 80 plus bronze on it, that's a good battery. And this is good. So this is not like overkilling it, unless somebody's gonna say, oh, that is overkilling it. Well, it's overkilling, it's overkilling. This is come out. I'm trying. Pretty much what I'm doing is building a computer that can really outbeat the PC, and I mean outbeat a console itself. You get what I'm saying? So now for me to actually have all the wires for this, I need to reach over here one more time and grab his bag. Okay. So here's all the cables that I need. This is all the cables that you're going to need to be able to, you know, build this and whatnot. So the first one is going to be the SATA, which I'm gonna plug one end of the SATA in here like so, and then I'm gonna plug the other SATA cable where it might be at. I'll plug this SATA cable. Wait a minute, hold on. I think I grabbed the right. Yeah, I grabbed the right one. All right, I'll plug this SATA cable in here too as well. So now we got 2 of them. So now we don't have to worry about that now. We can just leave it all to the side real quick. So like I said, now the next thing we're going to do, like I said, we're going to plug in the battery, but we got to make sure all these are, make sure all these are connected. So here is the, PIE cord. This is for your graphics card, or this is for your graphics. This is a 6+2. So as you see, there's 2 reds. This is a 6+2 PIE cord. So you're going to need that. Definitely going to need that. This is your other SATA cable. These are all SATA cables. What I'm plugging in, pretty much. This is all your SATA cables. So you can plug one in like this. As you see me, have it like this. It goes only one way. Bam. Now, do not automatically plug in the battery or just put it inside the computer, because then you're gonna have a hard time trying to put the wires in there and all that shit. Trust me, that's what happened to me. and I wasn't. And this was like literally my first time. Now my first time took me. You wanna know how many hours? 8 hours. I mean, yeah, or 5 hours. I don't want to lie about that, but it took me 5 hours at most. 5 hours to literally build the PC itself. Now, it could be possible if I just use under one wire instead of using both. What the fuck? Now I might as well do that. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this battery right here and control two of the hard drives itself. I'm going to use 2 of them. So I'm going to just do that and plug one. The fuck is that? Okay, that's that thing. And I'm going to plug in this. Okay, I'm going to plug this PIE thing in here. Wait a minute, where's the... Oh, okay, I'm about to say, like, wait a minute, where's the other one? I didn't see it back over. Plug it just like that. And now, the next thing I have to do is grab the cords and hang it like this for a minute. And carefully place it inside. Ooh, I say careful when I dropped it in there. That's not careful. Alright. Now we're Gucci. Now the next thing I have to do is find the... That's not the dump screws. These are the dump screws. I gotta find all of them. That's 3, 4. Where's the last one? That dump screw went missing. Damn. You only got 4. What happened to the third? What happened to the 4th one? Could have probably rolled. Yeah. Oh well. I'll find it later. So here's all the thumb. Here's the thumb screws. You gotta have all 4 total. Now, like I said, huh? I don't even see it. Wow. It's kind of fucking stupid how I just got up and left. Like, he's got up on his 2 paws and fucking left. Alright. So now, like I said, the only thing we have to do is install it. So put the thumb screws in here. There you go. Put one in there. Like so. I mean, I'm still trying to find that screw as I'm screwing that in. I think it's in here somewhere. It's in this room. Man, that tapping though is really annoying. Give me a second. Plug this one in. Alright, that one's done. Now the last one. It's probably like right over here somewhere and I'm not even paying attention to it. It's like, I'm right fucking here. Yeah, it's right fucking here. Like, exactly what I just said. Alright. So now, here's the last one. I just found it. So, alright, and then we should be done. Alright. Alright, now we just got done putting the screws in, so now we're done with that now. Now the next thing we have to do is we have to turn the case back around again. And this time lay it on this other side. Make sure we're not like squishing any cables or anything during the process. Okay. Alright. Now, the next one we're going to do is pretty much move out of the fucking way. Thank you. Alright, so next thing we're going to do pretty much is we're going to put the motherboard stands off, which is right here. We're going to put these inside here. There's only 8 total for my motherboard because I counted the screws before I even got started building it beforehand. Like I'm talking about when I first built it. Now when I first built it, this was a different motherboard. This one's an ASRock. The one I did when I was talking about it in the DarkMike play of Face Your Fear, I was saying it was I forgot what type of motherboard was that. Shit. I know it was a it was not an ASRock. It was Asus. Some shit like that. So pretty much Asus motherboard. There you go. I couldn't do it. I couldn't think of the word. Asus's motherboard, which was the Asus's H110-A. So that motherboard was pretty good until I came across a problem after I rebuilt it again for a video, and then I fucked up. I was touching metal with motherboard, me dumb, and this was like my second try too. And I wasn't paying attention because I just wanted to see how fast can I build it or whatever. And I want to see, and also plus I was adding a new chip. So I had to take the whole CPU, I had to take the whole motherboard out, but that was kind of stupid. Taking the whole motherboard out, you get what I'm saying? Take the whole motherboard out just to put a new CPU chip in there. That's like real dumb. Where's the last one? There's like one more. Here we go again. Find me, bitch. Find me, bitch. You gotta find me. I don't have to find you. Where are you? So yeah, that wire's like, that little thing is like hidden somewhere. It's like mad hidden. Could it be right behind here? I'm looking for that one more motherboard standoff thing. It's gonna be here somewhere. Probably blending in with one of the screws. No, it's not literally blending in at all. Wow. Oh, here you go. It fell on the floor during the process. Okay, I found it. It's right here. Alright, so now the last one. Okay. That's it. Now I'm done. Now this is what it looks like. So pretty much this is what the motherboard stand looks like. As you see, and so, alright. Let me just tilt that up then. So that won't be a problem. Okay. So now we just got done with that. Now it's time to put the motherboard inside. But before we do that, we're going to take this box right here and we'll take this box and put it right there on a chair. And I'm about to pick this up real quick because this is literally just hitting that freaking thing. So I'm hanging it on my underwear. Yes, I am wearing underwear. I'm not butt naked. And I like how that one comment I was getting from when I did that how to fix your Samsung Galaxy S3 Asus, yeah. So I like how when I was doing Samsung Galaxy S3, I had a comment saying, "Oh, make sure you wear underwear next. Make sure you wear pants next time." I wear fucking underwear. As long as it covers up my pee-pee, do I get two shits? No. So, you might see me in my boxers. But look at Jacksepticeye. He was wearing boxers in his HTC Vive gameplay. I don't know which one, because I totally forgot. So, what I'm pretty much doing, I actually installing the I/O shield. And the I/O shield is pretty much this thing. You have to plug in the back. You got to make sure you hear a click. So, if you don't hear a click, that means it didn't go in. Well, I'm like way off. Alright. You don't want to force it all the way in there. You don't want to do that. Unless you... Like, it was... Trust me, my first time, I fucked that up. I was a noob. I'm a noob. So, like I said... So now, the next thing we have to do is just take this out. And just put it on top of this. Okay. And I'm going to try my best to be very careful when I build this. So. And this is where you're going to need gloves. Because I don't know how that anti-strap thing on. I do not have one at all. So. Or I could just pick up the case and put it down. And then pick up this fucking shoe that's cop blocking the fucking way. Dumbass shoe. Alright, so now the next thing we have to do is install the RAM. That's what we're going to do first. I know we're supposed to do the, oh, you gotta install the CPU first. Well, I don't know why you want to do it that way. You can do it any other way. Well, it actually depends. So it's better to install the CPU first, but since I'm using just a stock fan, I think you're allowed to install whatever you want. So this is an 8 gig. It says 8 gig. We're told this is a 4 gig. So these two makes it into 8 gigs. And you gotta have it pointing this way. So the logo has to point that direction, not this direction. You don't want to see this at all. You want to see the logo itself. So if you see the barcode tag and all that shit pointing this direction, then and you have the logo facing that direction, then you're gonna have a problem. So you gotta make sure it matches. Make sure these level things are off. And it don't matter which way you put it in there, but as long as it's put it in the same color, you should be fine. And that's one thing that you have to make sure is you put it into the same color. So that's the first thing we got to do. Alright, is it in there? I guess so. Let me make sure. Oh wow, I was about to be a dumbass for like 5 seconds. Oh yeah, I'm right. Okay, so I just had to make sure I was doing it right. All right, so now you got to put this one right in the set, right in with the other red too. So as you see, like, see how that one? Now you can put in the other red. So I'm gonna pick it up one more time and show you what I was talking about. All right. No. That'll just pretty much fuck it up. Alright. Alright, so you just gotta hear a click and that's pretty much what you have to do. So now this one right here, this is 2 8 gigs of RAM. Now hold on, I know what I was trying to say. Alright, this is 2 8 gigs of RAM, but these two are a total of 16 gigs. So these two right here are 8 gigs of RAM, but these two are 4 gigs. So 4 and 4 is 8. 8 and 8, 16. 16 and 8, you get 24. So, yeah, pretty much 24. So, now, you put this one in the black slot. And also, you put this one in the black slot. So, if you have an 8 gig and an 8 gig, so say for example you have 2 8 gigs, right? And there's no one solid 8 gig, not like, oh, 2 4s or 2 2s or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 4s, right? You know what I'm saying? So if you have one 8 gig, you could just put it in. You know what I'm saying? Just put it in. It don't matter which slot. Now, if you have like two 8 gigs, it actually fucking matters. Well, technically, hold on. If you have an 8 gig and two 16 gigs, you have to make sure you have two 16 gig, like to one 16 gig, like the one 8 goes into the red and the other one goes into the red. Now, if you have one, and also say for example, you want to add just one more RAM, total of 3 RAMs, right? You want to add like an 8 or whatever, you have to put it into the one different color slot, which is the black. You know what I'm saying? So if you have 2 RAMs, you got to make sure you have one RAM, both of the RAM in the same colors that's planted in there. So I'm going to pick it up and show you right now what I'm talking about. Alright, so this right here. This is 16. This is, well, I'm going way off. This is 16. This is 16. And the colors are black. So as you see where it says black, red, black, red. So this is 16. This is 16. This is 8. I mean, this is 4. And this is 4. So you know what I'm saying? So you gotta have 2 RAMs. And you got 2 RAMs that it says 4. And if it says 8 gig was total of 4 and 4. So one 4 goes in here and the other one goes in red. The one 4 goes in here red. And then you got two 16. You got 2 8 gigs of RAM. One 8 goes in here and one 8 goes in here. So that's pretty much it. Now the next thing we got to do is install the CPU chip, which we're going to lift up the lever right here and pop it back. And then the next thing we're going to do is grab our CPU fan, which is in the box. Now I took the fan out and everything. And then we're going to grab the chip. Now whatever you do not fucking drop the chip. It's very breakable. Trust me, my friend dropped it. And when he dropped it, oh my god. Oh my god. He made my day. So, but before we do that, we gotta install some thermal paste on here, which I'm going to be installing some thermal paste. You can actually make a pea size drop, like, give me 1 second. Alright, like that. It could be a pea size drop. That looks like it's too much, but trust me, it's enough. So, put the thing right back on there. Make sure my fingers ain't touching it. And I'm gonna get this little flat thingy right here. This is called like a spatula or whatever. You probably see this is like in like for kids or whatever, when you scoop out the plate, pretend you're playing food or whatever. So, yeah, so the next thing you have to do, alright, now you successfully install, oh wait, alright, now you just put some thermal paste on here. So what's the next thing you do, Mike? Alright, now the next thing you have to do is pretty much place it into the socket itself. This is the L1151, no, LG or LGA, yeah, LGA 1151 socket. I mean, this is the chip, but you gotta have also the motherboard that does the same bullshit. So you gotta have a motherboard that says 1151 socket on there, and also you gotta have the chip that says the same thing. Oh, that was my skin. Whatever. Okay. Oh, wait. Fuck that. I pooped. There's a little bit on here. Okay. So now we just got done with that. Now we place this right back down. Yeah, man. There we go. Alright, so what you want to do, you want to put this hinge all the way down, put a little force on there so you won't have to, and don't worry about or you're going to break it or something. That's what happens when you try to install a new CPU in there. So you have to lift up the leg and put the leg down, but you have to put force on there. So it's just to keep the CPU in place so it won't pop off and you fuck up. And it fucks up your whole entire day. You don't want that. Now, next thing I gotta do is carefully. Alright, so now we're gonna carefully place the fan here into the slots. Alright, like so. And then we're gonna do a crossway. Alright. That's not in. I see it fit. Why? Don't do that. Stop. Stop being a dick. Oh, spinning it. There we go. Alright. Make sure that's in there so it won't come back up. And now the last one. And this is where I had to put the wires between it, so it won't. Okay. So now you successfully installed your CPU chip. Now, the next thing you have to do is place the CPU's header on here. The thing itself. Put it in there like so. And there you go. Now you successfully installed a CPU chip. Now the next thing you have to do is carefully place the motherboard inside, and then the last thing you gotta do is place your graphics card in there, and then bada bing bada boom, you're done. So yeah, pretty much that's the next thing you have to do. So let me move this off to the side real quick, and let me pick up the case and lay it on this side right over here. Put this out of the fucking way. Okay, and now we're going to carefully pick up the, wow, okay, we're going to carefully pick this up with our hands, and then we're going to carefully place it in there. So we got to make sure it's on the actual thing itself. We'll put it in there. Because if you have the motherboard touching the ground part, if you got no motherboard stands in here and you're just touching that shit, like if the motherboard itself is touching the PC case itself while it's on, you're gonna fuck it up, and that's not a good idea. So now we're gonna put this box off to the side real fast, and now it's time to place one of these little things in here. There you go. Now you don't have to, you can put all the screws in here, but what I do, I mean when I did it before, I put every single screw in here, but what I was thinking about doing is put it crossway, and then I don't have to put that many screws in there. But it's better to put all the screws in there to keep it intact. So say if one pops off, you know, one of the motherboard stands pops off, you know, out of nowhere, then you're not going to be a happy camper. No, you're not. You're not going to be one happy camper. I can tell you that right now. Because a happy camper will be mad fucked. Mad fucked, yep. Mad fucked. Oh, come on. I hate when there's magnetics. I hate them. Should be tightened up. Alright. Now we're going to place the other one. Get your bitch ass over there. Thank you. The one right here. It's pretty much the same motherboard stands I showed you off at, you know, pointing out to you. So you gotta place them right in there. Place the same screws. And the screw I'm talking about these little screws. You gotta put them in there. The screws that came for your motherboard stand, and when you buy your new PC case, you see a little Ziploc bag. It has all the motherboard stands and the little screws that goes with it. Yeah, them things. So, oh yeah, one more. We're almost done. Because all you have to do is just wire them out. Oh, here we go again with that bullshit. Alright, cool. Place it down there. And it is tight and secured. So now all you have to do is pretty much start plugging things in. Now there's going to be one thing right here sitting right in the center. So now I'll lift up this case one more time. Make sure on top of this it's on. Like real good. Okay. Because these are your LED strips. So you see how it looks like. So these are the blue ones and this is the red ones that's in the front of the case. So the red ones are in the front and these blue are in the back. Alright. So the first CPU. So the first one we're going to do is the one right here that's in front. And we're going to plug that one right here. Alright. That's done. Now the next one. Oh. Ho ho. Ho 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 ho. Hold the hell up. Slow your roll, bucko. We need to put these little fuckers in there before we do anything else. Okay. Alright. Now, so this is what we got. We got... I don't want none of that touching it. Give me a second. Let me rub that off. Okay. So... now, like I said, we got these little things, doohickeys in my hands. These has letters on, these has words on them like RES, SW, Power SW, HDD LED, and Power LED minus, and Power LED plus. Now, these has to go in there in the right order. Well, in the right way, not the right order. The negative and the positive has to go in exactly what it says on here. It actually says it on the motherboard, so you can go that way. I want to make sure that I'm plugging in the right ones. Okay. Because the positive is on the left and the negative's on the right. So... wait. Yeah, I'm right. Okay, never mind. Alright. So now the next thing we have to do is, oh fuck that shit. How about we pause this on the right? Yeah, I was doing it right. I just want to make sure, I just want to do it this way. Be easier on me. The HDD LED plus and negative, we go in here. Exactly what I'm putting it at. And even though you can't see it, but you kind of get the point of what I'm doing. If you don't know what I'm doing, then look up the manual. Go into your manual, and then of your motherboard's manual, and then you'll see where the positives and negatives and all that shit goes. No, we don't need that. What we need to reset. Yeah, we need to reset, because that's like the next one we got to do. Okay, let me grab the reset. First, let me... there you go, that's better. And you gotta make sure they're all the way in too. So no jokes. Okay. That's the power SW, and this is the plus and the minus. Plus and minus goes there. And the reset goes there. Now the next thing we have to install is the speaker itself. That's the next thing. And we have to place it right there. There you go. The speaker is now plugged in. So that's done now. Now we're going to pull these in the back. Make sure they're not touching anything. Okay. Don't worry, I got some Velcro. I only got one Velcro, whatever it's called. I got one Velcro, and that's gonna help me later on today. If I can find that son of a bitch again, because I think that bitch went up and got away. Yep. Same thing with the fucking other shits. It got up and walked away. Oh no, it didn't. It's right here. This is one of my Velcro straps. Only got one. Trust me, it's better if you have one. So, where we're at. Ooh, we're doing pretty good. Alright. So, what we're going to install first is we're going to install the two bottom CPU fans right here. Since we already installed this one, we don't need to worry about that. It's the two bottom ones right here. And so, I will do the longest ones first, because the longest one might be the problem. Alright. Yep, I see the little bitch right now. Alright, now since we just plugged that fan in there, because I don't want that to be a pain in the ass in my life. But sometimes people that are a pain in the ass, they are in your life. Yeah, you get it because it's true. Alright, so what's the next one? Oh, here's its CPU fan. Wait, that's the longest. Yeah, that's the longest one. Then why the fuck that was there? Oh, whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, we're gonna plug this one. I actually see why I have it like that. Then we'll plug this one right there, like so. And I think we're pretty good from there. Now, it's time to plug in the 24 pin and the 8 pin. We're almost done. We're literally almost done with this build. I'm almost done with it. So, now we just gotta grab this 24 pin, which is right here. This is the 8 pin, I mean. So we gotta grab the 8 pin. They're actually 2 to 2 together. Alright. The 8 pin's in there. Now the 24 pin. Ooh, buddy. A 24 pin needs to come up here. Yep. Building PCs are not too bad. They're easy as hell. Okay. Now we just got done with that one. Now the next one. Give me 1 minute. Let me see what the next one I can install. Oh, which this one will be a good one. We're going to install this little bitch right here. Damn. Oh my god, thank you. Jeez. Alright, first one's in there. Now the second one. This is the set of cables for their hard drives. There you go. That one's in there. We're almost done. We're almost done with the build. I already said that before, but we're physically literally almost done. So now the next thing is we gotta plug this set of cable into the hard drive itself. So which one end will go like this, and the other end, I'm just gonna say that's in, because it looks like it's in. Okay. Now this is the, what the fuck, then why is that in there? Oops, I plugged in the wrong damn thing that I was supposed to plug in. Oh, you dumbass. Fucking dumbass. Okay, let me show you my problem right now. Okay, so pretty much I just got done plugging the SATA cable, right? And I was like, okay, now it's time to plug in this Molex right here, right? This is supposed to be the Molex, and guess what the fuck? Guess what? The Molex is not plugged in. The Molex is not inside the battery. So I gotta find whatever this cable is that's right here. Oh, you dangling. Alright, so I gotta find this, where this is at. Oh, it's right there. Yay, it's not even that far away. Sweet. If I can reach it. Oh. Nice. That was real nice. 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 Very nice. Alright, cool. So that's, like I said, we're almost done. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. You're almost done watching me. That's good. Oh, I can actually plug it right here. Wow. Thank you, guys. Alright, that one's plugged in. Now, we just got to plug in the Molex. So we really want to make sure that these wires are not tangling each other or anything like that. So we gotta make sure this is... Go on, buddy. Where's the Molex? Okay, go. Okay. Alright, now we just gotta plug this Molex inside of here where my hand's at. Make sure. Okay, so now we just got done with that. Alright, now we're done. So now we could just tuck most of this stuff underneath. And that would not be a problem. That's what we're going to do pretty much. Is tuck stuff underneath. Well, besides these last two cords. Because they are USBs. And you're going to need them USBs. Because if you don't, then you're going to be in the pickle. Okay, so what I can do for this one is, well, actually, let me rotate this again. Because I need to find out where I'm going to put this wire at. So this wire that goes to moi, which is right here. This goes to moi. Put this underneath itself so it won't get so tangled up in the process. Have this thing right here and have this going inside of that thing. Alright, make sure it's in. Alright, it's in. Now this one right here, my friends, is the HD audio. And you kind of could probably know now, if you take a good guess where it might go to. Take a good guess. Where does it go? Over here or right over here? Over here? Okay, cool. I thought you guys was dumb. But no, you guys are smart. Cause y'all know. Y'all know exactly where this shit goes. If I can plug it in there right. There it goes. The HD audio's in. Or, hold on, make it more easier. We can plug it up beneath here. Yeah. Makes it way more easier. Right? Cable management. You know what I mean? Make it look really clean. Cause that's what's going to happen in about a few minutes. Gonna make it look real clean. No wires dangling. No nothing. Okay, so now the next one we got to do is put the we're actually done with the build actually, but technically we are. But we got one more. Oh no, we're not. We got the USB. Get the USB USB definitely has to go in here. Definitely has to go in here. Alright. USB has to go this way upside down. Alright, there you go. And yeah, pretty much now we're done. Well, besides putting the graphics card in there, we gotta install the graphics card. That's our next thing we gotta do. Then you can say this whole entire process of building a PC, will be done. Once I get done, of course. Alright, guess that's it. Alright, so now we're gonna lay it down one more time. Just for one more time. And then we're gonna open this capture card up. Like I said, this is a 4 gig graphics card, and this is what it looks like. So take a glaze of it. Oh my god, it looks so cool. I know. Alright, now we got carefully placing in here. And alright. You don't have to put no force on it. You don't have to make sure it clicks. As long as you know it's in there, you have to put a little force, just a little baby force in there. But at the rest, you are done. You're done. You just gotta plug that wire in. And you're Gucci as hell. Now if I could find that last freaking screw. Ah, sucker ticked in. Okay, whatever. It's all Gucci. We're all Gucci. Alright. Pick that up, move that. Oh, there it is. There's that last screw. And done. Now we just got to place this cord in there. Oh no, it's a little far. I thought I can reach it. I can't reach it. Why is it being an asshole? Oh, now I see why. Dumbass me. That's why. Okay. Now that's done. Now, watch this shit. Watch this. Alright, now you want to see how easy I can just do this shit with one Velcro. If I can put it in there right instead of dropping shit. Alright, you huddle up all these cords, right? Well, you tuck in some of them because you don't really need all these cords to be poking out. So that's what I'll do. I'll try my best to tuck in all the cords in there so it won't be in the way. And we have this cord right here. Plug this really in that bitch. Alright, so now you huddle up all these, or you could just tuck these right here. You could just tuck it straight on the side. Should not do nothing bad to it. Wow, look at that. Look at that, no problems. Alright. So you grab this real quick. You grab all these wires right here. Put it through. Zip tie it. Go around. There you go. Done. It's all done. You know what I'm saying? It's real easy. Common sense. but I want to make sure it was completely done, so I gotta screw these last 2 cords in there. Okay, everybody, join the group. Okay. Now we're done. Yep. We are done. Now all that we have to do is smash this case on there real quick, which I'm about to do, so give me 1 second to grab this case and put this on there. See how this is gonna go. It might be a little tight fit. Alright, there you go. And now we place the two of these thumb screws back on there. Right here's the 2 of these thumb screws. Put it back on this case. Spread that up. And there we go. That's done. Now you could just put whatever right here. Whatever right here. But look at that shit. Look at that. If that's not PC building, I don't know what it is. So we just got done building the PC. Everything looks perfectly fine. No, does it? Come on. It does, because I actually done it before. So just to let you know, a heads up, it actually does. Now, like I said, what we're going to do, I'm going to put this on the side real quick. All that PC building. Look at that. All that PC building. I did pretty good. Look at yourself, Mom. You got yourself a son that knows how to build shit with his own 2 bare hands and his fucking brain. The brain's more important than the other shit. The brain and the penis. No, that's too damn much. All right. So now we're done. Now, the only thing I have to do is find some like a tower or some shit, and which is right here. Thank God. Okay. And grab myself some Windex. Don't judge. There's no Windex, but I named it Windex. So I took whatever the Windex that was from one bottle and put it in that one because I needed to spray, because the spray bottle was not working that time. Alright. Now this is done. The whole PC is done. It's built in. So, and like I said, the PC build might take an hour or 2, give or take. But like I said, there's certain things I'll just speed running on. Oh, I touched it. Shit. Alright. Okay, if I put this case, hold this for a second, and grab Bulbasaur. Okay, I got Bulbasaur now. We're gonna put this Pokemon, which is right here. We're gonna place it right there. Not there. Right there. There we go. Oh, I wanna make sure it's in the square. There, right? Now we turn this around. Alright, cool. Place that on there. And then we're done. We're outro. We're done, buddy. We're done. Shit. That's been like 2 hours. But I must speed half of this shit up, so I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about nothing. Now, come on. Hey, when it screws falls. Like that. You know you're screwing them the right way, but it falls and it just like doesn't want to get screwed in. Yeah, I knew it was right there. Alright. That's done. Now we just get some Windex. It's like me pouring some more Windex on here. Is that a little bit more olive oil? Then some more olive oil. Just a little more olive oil. Fucking olive oil, dude. I remember that fucking that video. Add a little more olive oil. Add a little more olive oil. Add a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Then we add more olive oil. So now it's done. The PC build is finally complete. Now all thing we have to do is just test this out, and that's where I'm going to hop on my, that's when I'm gonna plug this in real quick, and yeah, pretty much from there. So the PC building is done. I have to end the video so I can actually plug this all in and see how long I've done this for. So give me 1 minute to plug everything in, and then we'll do some test benches and all that whatnot. So give me 1 minute.